Hi everyone, I'm Renee,
And I'm Jay.
and welcome to another episode of I Was Here. This is our weekly podcast where we talk about life in Jamaica as young professionals. So we're delving into work, relationships,
Yes. What else?
family life,
Family.
religion,
Work.
sex. Just all of the things that
Young
comes with
people
being
want to
a
talk
young
about.
person in Jamaica in 2022. And we're gonna kick things off with our In the Know segment, and this is where we talk about things that possibly got our emotions riled up this week or got the gears in our brains turning.
Something viral in the news, perhaps. Yeah.
So what do you want to start with?
Wasteman Jacure. Let's start with him.
Wow.
Wow.
You go ahead. Give me this story.
I just find it very annoying when people who are in certain position, and for him, he's a popular artist with a platform that can do so much.
Yeah.
Yet all you do are these foolish acts, always in this foolery, presenting.
It's giving.
It's
What is it giving?
Waste man. It's giving waste man. It doesn't give waste man. The man just big and wasteful.
So I think it was today. It's today.
Yes, he was sentenced
the
today.
verdict, right? He's sentenced to 6 years in prison overseas. Which country is it? Right.
Netherlands.
And it's for an incident that's stemming from October of last year, wherein there was an altercation outside of a
And he
club.
stabbed people.
Yeah. My thing is, bro, you ain't got security to manage or do all of that stuff.
Insecurity watching get thumped down.
What?
You never see that video?
No. You know that's another thing about him. Let me tell you something. Because for Jacure, there are always videos of Jacure doing wasteman activities. For real. I think there was this video of this girl that he supposedly paid for sex, or he was soliciting sex.
Oh yes, we forgot the waste one there.
Yeah. He has a history of wasteman activities, and I guess
and the abuse. We not forget that. Remember, he used to beat McDonald.
You know, I think she did an interview with
Yendi.
I didn't watch it.
Me watch it.
You watched it?
I love Yendi's interview. Yes.
Okay. But oh my, there's so many avenues to go from there. Cause like with women and domestic abuse, it's such a touchy
We should
subject.
talk about it.
So
we
we're not
actually
get
get
today.
victims to come. Then we can talk.
Is your cat clawing at you domestic abuse? Because I'm experienced. I get that a lot. It's not?
No, I'm me the abuse to my cat.
But back to Jackie and his wasteman activities. I agree with you. I think that artists, and there are so many artists here, some who are currently incarcerated in our country, who you could say the same thing applies. It's wasteman activities. You have these large platforms. You have, swaths of influence,
and this is how you choose to use it.
But then another school of thought, it could be, no one is asking these people, or no one is purporting, or they themselves aren't purporting that they are like role models, or you understand?
But it comes with the platform.
I understand that.
It does.
But they'll tell you themselves. I think there was even when Cartel went to speak at UA, he kind of gave the whole spiel of, he's not ascribing to be anybody's role model and stuff like that. And I think that you're absolutely right. When you are given a platform and when you are given the blessing of influence, you have to be very, very careful with what you do with that. Because whether you like it or not,
you are being held accountable.
Yeah, whether you accept it or not, there are persons that are looking to you to be some type of leader.
And for I don't think if it's strange, but it always a young people. You think old people know Jackie? A young you them where down a flanker where say him make it. Me can't make it. What them I look up to him and when them see them waste man behavior, what you think? Like, making doing 6 years. I hope this time he ain't change. Like, he love prison.
But I think another side of it is these monstrous personalities get released when you get these platforms or when you get these levels of influence, right? It's almost like, we can talk about another controversial figure that's in the news, Kanye, right? I, for this entire probably like past 2 weeks or so, I've been watching this man, and I've seen other commentary of it online as well, just completely manipulate his fans.
Of course.
You understand?
Not only his fans, but also public figures and people in the news and other media that you would think would have some kind of better understanding as to what is happening. I was watching The View this morning because I catch up on my phone.
Which one is The View again?
The one with Whoopi and Sonny.
Okay.
And Sonny goes say, she not like Grammys ban him because it's the First Amendment and freedom of speech. And I'm like, dude, he must send threat to people. He's literally stalking his ex-wife.
Yeah.
He must send threat to Trevor.
Trevor?
Yes.
He's okay. Here's my thing, 100%, I'm there with you. But these people, and this is what I absolutely abhor with American media, separate the two. They want to look at it and they're trying to paint it as, oh, this is a black man that's being silenced.
Them play the race card.
No, baby boo.
No.
Because here's the thing, and in the conversations that I've had with my friends over the past week, I'm like, I get it. He's human. And, there are going to be emotions. There's going to be everything that I, as a regular person, would feel.
Yeah.
You understand? Even the whole mental health issues.
Right, because he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
The difference between Kanye and a regular black man that has mental health issues is he can afford to get the help.
He can afford to be a total ass on social media. And Instagram block him for 24 hours.
There you go. And it's just seen as him being expressive. No, at what point do we look at it and say, this is wrong behavior and this is behavior that should have consequences? Yeah. And furthermore, when I heard about, because I think with the whole Grammy situation, he had offered to perform there. Sir, didn't you piss on the Grammy?
Yeah,
why do you want to go back
Are
there?
you for the Grammy or not? Like, you're confusing your fans, not me, your fans.
He's not confusing them because it's so crazy how fandom works. It's almost as if critical thinking is non-existent. It's just whatever these people say, that's what goes. And the mere fact that this man is almost ascribing himself as a deity with his whole Jesus behavior and whatever, it is cause for concern. It is cause for concern because on the one hand, he's playing the card of, oh, I'm a black man in America
trying to be silenced and
I can't see my kids, like there's so many black fathers that have to deal with this. Sir, you bought a home literally next door.
You were literally stalking King, like stuff. And then they put up, him can't see Pitney and him go feed Saint and him put up like this story in her bag and then Kim put up the text.
Yeah.
I said, like stuff.
Yeah,
they literally just come pick up Saint, like stuff. Like, he might do too much. Where we draw the line, he might do too much. And I know a lot of people hate Kim, but he's doing too much.
Yeah, but then this is the thing, and this is what we've constantly seen with people in power or people with money. The same rules do not apply
to them. And I hate that they're using the race card because there are times where we need to play and this is not one of it. He need help.
Never in reference to Kanye West.
Yeah.
I feel as never in reference to Kanye
Kim
West.
saying stop taking medication,
It's evident. It's evident. And here's the thing, like, as a creative, I understand. But he has to look at the fact that he has children who are going to or who can easily be exposed to whatever is happening with him online.
And it's something North is on TikTok, so she probably has seen all of this.
Something that he's vehemently against, by the way.
I know.
But I'm just saying, like,
which,
you know,
me agree with him, which is
like, it's fine. That's the thing. That's why I feel like people need to stop with polarizing things.
yes.
You can disagree with who a person is and they say something that makes sense. You can give it to them and
That's
you'll be
true.
like, yo, okay, cool, that makes
That's
sense.
true. That's true.
Everything doesn't have to be so polarizing where, oh my gosh, because, for example, you're a JLP supporter, anything that you say is just always going to be looked at, okay, then you're for the rich people and the poor people, them that Jamaica are supposed to get nothing. Them for just go by the wayside. No, you know, like, there are, I'm just saying, there can exist some truths in whatever someone who you don't usually agree with,
which is why, you know, the whole term was coined, separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, I think the problem, and going back to the whole Jacura thing, it's the same thing, like, and even with the whole Vibes Cartel thing, and that's a conversation that I really wish that we could have as a country.
Yeah.
Because whilst we can acknowledge that these people have, I don't know if them do not bag are good, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. While we can acknowledge that through their music, you know, they probably helped quite a few people.
Yes.
And, you know, done some good things.
Foundations.
As an individual, as a person, they might be trash.
Yeah. They might be horrible.
And we need to learn how to separate the art from the person. That's just it. Yeah. And I think that's what it goes back to the whole Jacura thing. Like, we know him to be like this really lovey-dovey crooner in his music and stuff.
I've actually seen it. Before Hard Rock was out at Hard Rock, it used to be, I can't remember what name, but Secrets had a beach club out there. Mm-hmm. And as a employee of Secrets, I could go over there and get discounts. I used to be over there a lot. And he would come with his daughter and they would always be out there. And you could have seen, he's a very good father. They would be in the pool, swimming, interacting, laughing. So you could see that him have some kind of good, you know, but just a waste man party like show. Just a waste man party like show, but whatever.
Jackie, get your shit together. Yeah, like, Sanjay is very disappointed.
Yeah, I'm very, very disappointed. Because I him say once a prisoner better rose them, you know, want to go back. Sir, now you're there in Netherlands. You know, in a Jamaica where you can pay a 1-2 man and know I'm 1-2 man, no, say you're Jackie and give a little respect. In a Netherlands, sir.
Is their prison system horrible?
Yeah, that me hear. For research, that me hear. Look,
it is.
Look it. Moving on. Look.
We have the luxury of having their Royal Highnesses, Kate and William, visit Jamaica in our lifetime. We are so grateful. Thank you for blessing our lovely country with your presence.
Yeah, because I think one road will get fixed.
There are no words.
One word will get fixed.
One road get fixed.
Yes.
And that we appreciate. There are no words to express our gratitude. Except one. Reparations. Give it to me. I think that we have come far as a diaspora, right? I would appreciate if the reparations conversation is something that is continuous.
Yeah, because as soon as it comes up, it dies out. You don't hear about it anymore. And has any politician actually bring it up in Parliament?
I think Mike Henry, who is, let me tell you something, these dinosaurs in Parliament, they need to
dinosaurs.
Go. Yeah, they need to go.
They need to go. Renee.
They need to go. You can still be of service to the country. I think they need to have, like, you know, have them on a different body where they can lend their expertise.
Not ageism.
But babe, Mike Henry is probably as old as Queen Elizabeth herself. Did you hear me? But anyways, Mike proposed that the reparations bill, and by bill I mean the amount. I don't necessarily mean something that has been put forward in Parliament. It's about like $6 or $7 billion.
We could have done well with that.
but I'm shaking. I'm quaking in my boots
Mm-hmm.
because whilst I appreciate the notion of it, I don't necessarily know that we are all going to benefit from it. Should it be something that the powers that be decide to give us, and that's the unfortunate fact. We already have to be dealing with so many levels of corruption in this country.
Mm-hmm.
It is blinding, it is sickening, and it is pretty much commonplace, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't necessarily, whilst I agree with the reparations idea, I don't necessarily think that it should be a payout of like a lump sum of money to the government of the country
over a period of time.
I don't even necessarily think that it should be a payout of money per se.
Oh, so like, free up a visa?
Yeah. Like, make it be a case where, for example, if someone wants to go to the UK to study, that is covered.
That's
true. You understand what I mean?
Or preference is given to us. So even if you don't want covered, give a little preference.
No, covered. Because the money still have to involve. But just I said the money from the British government or the British Parliament for us and reparations doesn't just apply to Jamaicans, it's the entire Caribbean. But I'm saying
probably not give
money from them straight to the hand of the Jamaican government. I don't trust that. I don't want it to be
Yeah,
I don't want it to be more electric stations, electric charging stations just pop up at random places. No. Let it be like in a trust or something like that.
That's a good idea.
And there are different initiatives. There are different ways. There are different ways
Oxford,
not true.
I like that.
Like we got Cambridge go study.
I like that.
I like yeah.
I like that. Because as you said, corruption is our lifestyle. And that's just a fact.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. Corruption is our lifestyle. So we probably not see that 6 million.
Billion, girl.
Billion.
And I'm not three great panda maths, but I think will population reach 3 million yet?
Mm-mm.
Population reach.
I think it's 1 something.
NASA.
No, 2 something.
We reached 2 something. I don't think we reached 3 yet. By the way, they are looking for workers to assist with taking the census this year.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the website for those of you who are listening and you want to look at
supervisors and also line staff. So if you want to go people you want to answer them question. Yeah. It's only one time. How often is it done?
I think every 8 years.
Because it's only one time I ever participate in a census and I was a child.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
People come to me and ask questions. They ask how much we live there, how much we go to school, how much. Yeah.
Alright, so guys, what you want to do is go to statinja.gov.jm and then you can just scroll to the careers section. They're hiring. If you are interested, you can go there and apply.
And take long to pay.
Did you ever work with them?
You work with the people who do elections. I seen people in charge of this. It take long to pay.
You ever work with them?
Only elections people, not this one. But me know the same thing.
But how much money will them pay, sir?
Me not sure. But the election one depends on the level. If you're the supervisor, so you get a 9,000-10,000 for the line.
For the day?
Yeah. But when me say take long, me mean all 7 months before you see money.
Wanna do better. Sure.
But the protest. Let's talk about the protest.
Let me just wrap up this part. If we are a nation of 3 million people and we're going by Mike's estimate to say that we're owed maybe $6 or $7 billion. I want a nice piece of food that for each man. You understand me? Mm-hmm. But like I said, there has to be a proper system set up where each Jamaican can benefit from that.
And I don't think we have that. I'm sorry, I don't.
Girl, our government isn't even a proper system. What are you talking about?
2.961 million people since 2020.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
So we almost reached
3 million.
How much people living?
So, but I would like to see it happen. I think we should definitely
continue the conversation.
Keep the foot
continue
on the
the conversation. Continue the conversation.
But at the same time, we also have to be realistic, and we have to hold our leaders accountable for if ever we get this grant, if ever they grant us the reparations, we have to hold our leaders accountable with how that money is distributed, and that's the scary part for me.
Unlike the money now, where certain people too sick for answer about. Oh, you do that?
Don't draw my tongue.
Oh, you do that? Oh, you tell the court say you're too sick for answer. Oh, you do that?
Listen,
what kind of power you have to tell one judge say you're too sick?
The power that you have is Queen's Counsel, Sir KD Knight. That is the power. That is the power that you have.
Anytime admin call me again in my office, me too sick.
No, but I feel listen, with the whole traffic arrest scandal, was it was in or like it was while we were kids.
Yeah.
Right? Don't recall much about it. But I think
you're a PNP?
Am I a PNP? I am Renee.
Because you don't recall it.
I don't recall much about it. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't matter if you're a PNP or a JLP.
Yeah, PNP people I'm not member. They don't member nothing. Me not nothing about me here PNP people. Me not member nothing. Look at Mama P. Oh no, left the lady. No, but miss, where you do the money, miss?
No, but I am definitely going to say that Mama P is old and they should leave the lady. Like if she doesn't have her wits about her. You understand me?
You have to prove insanity. And
I guess it don't have to be insanity.
I have to insanity if you're not talk me. So you need to tell me what happened to the money. We just
you
buy a Benz, you buy a house.
Them close the case now. The case is now closed. Right? So leave Mama P, make she live out the rest of her days then. In peace. And don't draw her tongue.
She well alright.
You understand?
Me owe you she well alright. How you if you're watching?
You know what they should do with reparations? That
pay some of the student loan, true?
No, like make it so like everybody get free university education. You know that in Trinidad, you get free tertiary education.
Yeah, and Bahamas have education free up to college.
What Jamaica wanna do?
Them a thief money can educate the masses and can't fool we again, Renee. Educate the masses and then election time we can't depend on road. Yeah, labor. If they educate we can't do that.
Guys, we need to do better. We need I know say the politicians, and this is the worst thing about it, them are rob up and them are scrape up because they know say at the end of the day they won't be forced to live out the rest of their existence
and
here.
No accountability.
They can go wherever they want to. The regular man, the regular woman, guys, wanna have to be more mindful of the future the future Jamaica that's going to be here when your kids are coming up, when your grandkids are coming up. Mm-hmm. Like, what we have to do, we have to do something. I'm nervous.
The viewers, I want you to do this homework for me. I want one of you to tell me one politician that has a child that studied at the university level here. Not primary school or prep school or high school here, the university level. Tell me one of the politicians that their children went to university here. All of them, guess where they go to school?
Florida?
Alright. Because they can't afford it. And they can't open money and send them there. But whatever, just as Renee said, give our reparations. And I am loving the protests. Most of them know I follow, but me not care as long as do so.
As long as the numbers are there?
Yeah.
Why do you think most people just follow? Do you think that they don't understand?
Yes, because I don't see any kind of education on it. So I didn't see the conversations before. I didn't see any of that. But maybe it was hard, behind closed.
Or maybe like when them reach, people see crowd,
say to
maybe
them,
when
we
they
are
reach
here for
them,
this reason. Alright, cool, but I'm loving it. So I was watching a video on Instagram today where they were sitting under a tent. I'm not sure if they were watching a parade with the soldiers, but Kate turned to Lisa to talk to her. Lisa legit turned her head. Legit, like on a accident. Lisa actually turned her head while Kate was talking to her. And like, Kate did I go talk to her and she turned her head. Lisa was looking this way. Kate turned to talk to Lisa and my lady goes so. Love it, Lisa. Love it.
Lisa
with the attitude and her shades and everything. Love it, Ernie. You have to see the video. Love it.
Show me.
And then Kate was like, love it. I'll make you see the video.
Lisa, I don't believe that is what happened.
True.
Lisa, me not believe.
True, Lisa, turn her head.
Say that happened.
True.
Deny,
True.
girl. Because we don't want them revoke your visa. Deny.
I try to remember which one of them I see it under. But me financially.
But I saw Lisa smiling up in pictures with her.
Well, no wonder the shade the cat, so I don't know. And Kamina behind them, of course.
I'm not a fan of her. But anyways, hate is a very strong word. Hate is a very strong word.
And the money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know why they're here.
That's true. I think, persons are saying that they're here to watch over the slaves, watch their land, see what they work. Like when your boss comes show up at work. That's what people are equating it to. People are saying, watch the slave master, them come watch them slaves. There are also people that are scared that these people are here for something bigger than us. And it's
this is
being
the conspiracy theories,
conspiracy theories.
What,
and we're going to see some little changes next and some little something that go on behind closed door. Yeah, I'm seeing those online.
What are some of the theories?
That something is going to change,
like
but we're not sure. Like we're going to sell something else, or something else is going to clamp down, or whatever. And then some people are saying it's because we're trying to cut ties with them, because you see the conversation happening where we're going to be cutting ties with them, just like Barbados. So some people are saying that's probably what the meeting is for. But then they're here for the Queen something. Remember her name? That them really there for the Jubilee something. That them really there for. Fun fact: my uncle met the Queen.
Nice.
Yes. There's a picture of him shaking her hand and everything.
Was he a soldier or something?
No, he was just an entertainer at Great House. So when she came the other day, she came to the Great
plantation house.
Mm-hmm. Renee, you never have to look on this, so my uncle shake her and I have picture.
Congratulations.
I'm going to find the picture.
Congratulations.
Yes. He was so excited. So Uncle Eddie met the Queen.
Eddie, congratulations, Eddie.
Yeah.
Gosh. But
all
you know what?
Still?
I don't know, I think it's like a couple days.
I think
it's a couple days. Whilst I'm not particularly excited about it, I know that girl.
Except the people who are supposed to be the parliamentarians. They
are
supposed to be.
People they pan road. I mean, I see nobody fling no bag of nothing pan them, so people excited.
You know, I'm poor like them up.
Nobody no fling no nothing pan nobody, so people excited. They are they're observing.
Observing their subjects play. I hate that word. Why you couldn't just caption it? Kate and William watching football, observing a game of football. That sounds so. It's giving slave. It's giving our subjects in front of us dancing.
It's giving.
I don't like it. Choice of observing a game.
Bad to bad. I will say that if it was Ari and good girl Megan,
yeah, we would a little bit accept them more.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the conversation that we should have one. There, I saw this video on Instagram saying that she's controlling.
Megan?
Yes.
We don't know what goes on in these people's lives.
The video captured, like, it captivated me. It got me thinking, because them captivate the right clips. How she do the little, when it matters, she do some little gestures when you stop talk. You would have conversation with somebody and she just stand up on you and stop talk. Like, she do some little things. It's me gonna make you see the video. The video captivating. And I'm like, is this another black woman getting blamed for something, or is she really controlling? Because we can't deny the argument that she separate the man from the family. We can't deny the argument. But that's for another podcast.
Listen, if him nobody wants to separate from the family, she could separate him from the family.
I don't believe that. As women, we can manipulate man.
But Harry has been looking for an escape.
That is true.
You understand me? Of the both of them.
That is true.
Him and William.
But she did separate them.
Okay.
She mashed up the man and his brother.
The Bible says must leave your parents.
That's another conversation.
Leave.
That's another
the man find him wife and him cleave to she. Nothing wrong.
Them are ordinary people now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Ordinary by even Hollywood standards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they happy. They look happy. So where they work, where they get money.
Them no. Let me tell you, I think they had a Netflix deal. We don't know what's happening with that just yet because they haven't done any. I think they had a Netflix and a Disney deal. One
But
of the two or maybe
Good
both.
supposed to still get some kind of money from Hollywood too, not true? Because Suits not still a play.
Her what do they call that?
I don't know. A royalties?
Yeah, the Royals collecting royalties. Cute. Oh my god, that's the name of the episode.
But yeah, I think so. So that might, and probably Harry have some little trust fund. I don't know if Auntie Queenie take with that.
No, cat that's a money where God rest her soul. Auntie Diana left him. Yeah,
we did like her.
Even
though we did little pitney, but we did really love her. Then get rid of her quick though.
As if she not exist.
Evil white people.
And no, I think because the Queen is severely aging.
Yeah. But that's a long time.
Exactly.
A long time Queenie age.
Like severely aging. But it look like the age I catch up with her now. So she's looking to hand off the duties to Charles and Camilla. We don't care.
Especially with the scandal.
We don't care. The only thing we care about is just leave the Windrush people them or give them status so them can alright. I'll give with the little reparations money.
Yeah.
That we care for.